Wow, my head was spinning. Here's a box I designed years ago. In fact, it was featured in Omni magazine. I thought it was a great design, but people said, Jerry, this is crazy. Look, this back upright is in front of the front board. It says it even looks like you're standing in a piece of crooked fence or something. Well, I still thought it was a pretty clever design. And you take another look at it. Doesn't that look pretty good? Now, when you're welding, normally you have to flip the lid up to see when you're not seeing with the arc. I invented this years ago. My chin, when I open my mouth, my chin hinges the two glasses up so that I can see. And if I want to see, I just open my mouth. Here's some things I made out of copper years ago. This is hammered out of a flat sheet. There's a little horse head I sculptured and made the frame for it. Here's a little covered wagon I designed and made out of copper and brass. I melted and cast the brass for the wheels. And here's a little treasure chest. Here's an optical illusion I call Hyperhouse. It has no moving parts. It's all one piece. But when we move our viewpoint, the house looks like it's hinging open and closed. It has no moving parts. In fact, it looks, if we move the camera around, it looks like it's weaving around in a strange way. Now we're going to show you what it really is. See, part of that house is built inside out. And when you look at it properly, if you're close, you look with one eye, then it looks like a house, and it looks like it's hinging, opening, and closing, which it actually isn't, of course. Now, here's a still picture of the clouds. Now we're going to show you a trizonal space warper. You keep staring right at the very center of this trizonal space warper. This spiral illusion has been around for ages, but what I've done is amplified the after effect greatly by having more zones in it. So you keep staring right at the center until that still cloud picture comes on again, and you will notice that the clouds will look like they're boiling. See how the clouds look like they're boiling? It just lasts for a few seconds and then it fades away. Here's one of my optical illusions. This was filmed in Tokyo on television. Now, if I have an example of two large brass nuts, if I push this straight board through this one, it looks like it has to go around the corner to go through the other one. Now, this is what it actually is. You will see that you're just looking at the inside of this structure. They're not moving independently at all. They're fastened solidly together. Here's my retrofitted keyboard. All of these red key switches are with my thumbs: carriage, return, cap, control keys, etc., etc. There are heel pads that I put my hands down on, molded to fit the heels of my hands, and they move so I can move my hands. This is a little joystick which I can operate with either thumb to operate the cursor. And there are micro switches each side of the heel pads. Now also, this is up on my treadmill, and I get exercise while I'm taking dictation of my ideas off the tape recorder. So over the years, I've thought of many, many ideas. Here's 3 volumes of these, and these are just ideas. They're not the finished thing. Some of it's poetry, science fiction, magic, etc. Scribulations,